power's gone out. At least it's short-circuited the system again, I suppose. Probably another useless gym battle. I dread to think what electric types are being forced to expend their precious energy. But still, I like amusement parks. Do you like amusement parks? Especially Ferris wheels. They're like elegant formulas to me. I can't quite figure you out. On the one hand, you seem like such a serious trainer, and yet your Pokémon are saying that you're a very loving, kind, warm kind of person. Speaking of loving, well, it just brings amusement parks down this time of the year, don't you find? All these couples going around, ignorant of everyone else and ignorant of their Pokémon, and all the aggressive marketing and the old geezers at their market stalls trying to push these little candied hearts onto me. I don't want any of your little candy hearts. I just want to see the hearts of your Pokémon. Was that I'm talking too fast? Maybe you're just a little bit slow. Fine. I'll slow it down a little for you. You should know, I am the king of Team Plasma. But not to worry, no. See, you're part of the very special number of people that we've brought in to help save all of Pokémon. Yes, really. And therefore you fall under my protection. Now, lately, Team Plasma acquired Passerby Analytics headquartered in Castelia City, and they have a lot of interesting questionnaires there. I've found recently that that's the best way to appreciate humans, with graphs and charts and numbers and binary questions, black and white. So, while we're hung up here, I would like to ask you a few questions pertinent to your character and the way you see my friends' Pokémon. Would that be alright with you? Wonderful. Well, then we'll begin questioning. We'll begin with the basics, I think. I would, of course, prefer to ask your Pokémon as to your character, but I want to hear from yourself first. So tell me, we'll begin with your favorites. Which do you prefer, trainer? Battles or trades? As if you could trade your friends away. I see. Alright. And what is your favorite kind of Pokémon? Cool? Cute? Strange? Yes, these are rather arbitrary classifications. Just as the types themselves are arbitrary. But nevertheless, what is your favorite Pokémon type? I see. Peculiar, given that it clashes with what they call your starter. Does that mean that you love your starter just a little bit less? Were you disappointed that they did not have a starter in your preferred type? Alright. Let me probe a little bit deeper into your ideals and what you consider to be the truth. Where would you prefer to live? By yourself, alone, say. In a world without Pokémon, what would bring you the most peace? In the city with all the people, or in the country with the memory of the friends who are no longer there? Good. Which one do you wish you had the most of? Money or time? Money or time? Interesting. What is most important to you? Your friends? Your family? Yourself? Or your Pokémon? Alright. I do hope these are truthful answers and they are not based on your ideals, although I suppose, whichever way you look at it, your ideals might speak a greater truth than any that you might aspire toward. Which kind of partner, and I mean a human partner, would you choose? Smart or athletic? No, you can't have both. Fine. Which do you value more in a person? Their appearance or their substance? Oh, you are free to define substance in whatever way you like, so as long as it doesn't incorporate the appearance. And which type of person do you like? Yes, we can split humanity into types as well, why don't we? Fun, cool, kind, rich. Preferences. I want to know these preferences. What is your favorite season? We have so many wonderful, beautiful seasons that we shut away from. Right. And what's your favorite kind of food? Sweet, spicy, sour, bitter, umami. What is your favorite color? Yes, you can choose from the shades as well if you like. They are not technically colors, but go for it. Right. And I'd like to talk a little bit about your dreams. You see, my future is planned out in the stars. I know where I'm going. I have known my future for as long as I can remember. It's my birthright to liberate all Pokémon. But I want to know yours. What's your idea? What would you like to be? Would you like to be cool? Would you like to be wise? Would you like to be funny? Would you like to be mysterious? You see? And would you consider yourself a dreamer or a realist? I am liable to disagree, but I'll take your word for it. And what do you want to work hard at? Your career, your friendships, your hobbies, your health, your popularity, or your relationship with your Pokémon? I'm just making some notes in the margins just for myself. You do really interest me, you know. Moving on. What kind of music do you like? Strangely, it seems that music is the thing that bonds human and Pokémon the most. They respond to it in different ways, yes, but it's like the bass note behind the relationship. It brings humans and Pokémon together in a way I just cannot explain. All those formulas, all those mathematical juxtapositions, and perhaps there's some things you and I can't understand, but go ahead, pop, rock, jazz, rap, classical. Right. And what is your favorite kind of television program? Because I know that you watch a lot of television whenever you enter people's houses without permission. Favorite kind of movie? Action, sci-fi, romance, suspense, comedy. These infuriating PokeStar studios, they are coming out with all sorts now. Are we not tired these days of superheroes exploiting their Pokemon? I see. You have quite the refined taste for someone of your age. All right. Well, let's try and put that dreaming mind to use. Where would you go in a time machine? The past, the future, or nowhere? You can interpret that as you like. Yeah, it sounded interesting to me too. What would you do with magic if you had the magic that Pokemon employ? Would you fly? Would you be invisible? Would you stop time? Would you read minds? And what would you do with lots and lots and lots and lots of money? Yes, you see, I too grew up with lots and lots and lots and lots of money. But it didn't change my dreams. It's a means to an end. Besides, it's not like I ever saw it. Well, tell me then, what do you think is the most enjoyable part of your relationship with Pokemon? Is it the battles, the collecting, the stories that you make, or just spending time with them? And what do you want to become in this world? Say a trainer, a professor, a Pokemon even? Or would you like to join Team Plasma? You chose the right answer. Interesting. That's very interesting. And how would you describe your relationship with Pokemon? Are they tools to you? Are they brothers and sisters? Are they your children? No, that's ridiculous. Parents can love their children, that's just not right. Right. You know, you really do interest me. May I do some further testing on you? Well, maybe you don't want to call it testing. May I inquire a little more into your being? May I inquire a little more into your heart? I have here some fragments of artifacts Team Plasma has recently acquired. Some fragments of the black stone and some fragments of the white stone. These in legend are the capsules that preserve the ancient dragon Pokémon Zekrom and Reshiram. And I want to see which of their energies resonates with you. Can I do that? Can I just come in a little bit closer and just start moving your aura around? We all have aura. Pokemon are exceptionally good at reading it, some more than most. But I just want to see if the energy in the stones responds to yours. I'm just going to come in here and just gently come into contact with your face. Because while they might be in a state of suspended animation, the dragon spirits are quite aware of what's going on in the world. Pokemon are always so very attuned to the balance of nature, and they can read the softest, subtlest expressions in your face. So, let my palms be their eyes, and just judge you. Just judge you. Just judge your expressions. Whether or not you've been lying in response to those questions I asked you. Just going to gently touch, gently touch, gently touch around your face. And if you feel certain tingling sensations, don't worry about it. The dragon energy is deep and powerful. It resonates with deep-held ideals. And it resonates with powerful visions of the truth. It's my dream to claim one of these Pokémon for myself, but the world would be thrown out of balance were one to just be claimed. There must always be the balance of opposites, the complete picture, the very, very delicately balanced equation. I'm just going to gently tug on your aura and try and feed it into these stones. Just relax. Think about your Pokémon, your relationship with your Pokémon. Consider them your friends. I was very disappointed that you couldn't understand their speech. But perhaps it doesn't matter so long as they understand you and you understand them on an emotional level. Maybe that's what counts the most. And after all, how could your purloin, who sees all of your dirty habits, not understand you in a way deeper than any human possibly could? Looks like I'm getting an ex-transceiver call from Anthea and Concordia. Seems Team Plasma has arrived. They'll be looking to take me back home. I have enjoyed this little get-together. I do hope we can do it again sometime. In the meanwhile, a little gift from me to you. This little Zorua has always watched over me. I hope it can watch over you too. And might serve as a little reminder of me. And how to approach your Pokémon going forward. Until we meet again, goodbye.